Welcome to the Mayor's Show. This is a very important show for everybody. The information you're going to hear today is very, very important. Something that starts in June 1st in Bensalem Township. It's the red light photo enforcement. So we want you to pay attention. This is very, very important. We had done a show to warn everybody 60 days out that the enforcement would happen. Well, June 1st is enforcement. So we want to make sure everybody understands that, what the complications, what enforcement is, and hopefully you don't go through any lights. With me, I start out with our director, Bill.
Good afternoon,
Bill
Mayor.
McVey.
How are you, sir?
And to my left, we have Lieutenant Bob Bugsch. And we'll get started. Director, why don't you give us an overview of what's going on?
So as you already said, the red light enforcement with the cameras will start June 1st at midnight. This is after our 60-day grace period and warnings that we give to the community, which is a legal standard that we're following in Pennsylvania. So the grace period's over. If they violate the law at the traffic intersections of Street and Knights or Route 1 in Old Lincoln by going through a red light, they will now receive a $100 civil penalty fine.
That's only 2 lights, are you correct?
That's correct. 2 lights in our township. We chose those locations based on the data, accident review and traffic enforcement data. They are our highest accident intersections and most dangerous in the township. So that's where we have this approved by council and yourself to start this program. So 2 in the township, but in just 2 months, we've had over 8,000 warnings issued in both of those locations.
Wow.
So just those numbers alone are kind of shocking. It really shows the prevalence of people violating the red lights there. So people need to obey the law, and hopefully through the red light camera enforcement, we see these numbers come down, because 8,000 is just way too many.
It's not. It's the danger of it, the safety. I mean, Knights Road was called the worst intersection in the country or something like that at one point.
Quoted by Time Magazine, yes, sir.
The worst. Can you imagine that? But anyway, I'm going to turn over to you,
Yes,
Lieutenant, to give us a little bit of the nuts and bolts of this.
Yeah, so if you receive a violation in the mail, you'll receive it within 30 days of the violation. Instructions are in there on how to pay the fine, or there's also instructions on how you can request a hearing with our administrative officer that we have to conduct these hearings. They'll be conducting them twice a month on the first Thursday of the month and the third Wednesday of the month in the evenings when people are home and they can they don't have to take off work. They can come and tell their side of the story, and the administrative officer will listen to it, and they'll find you either responsible or not responsible.
And it's a $100 fine, am I
Correct. And if they don't like the ruling by the administrative officer, they also have that option to appeal to a local district court.
Now, the $100, Township doesn't get anything from that, am I correct?
No, how that works is we obtain the funds. We get a bill every month from the company that installed these. We paid nothing for them. They send us the bill. We take the money out of that revenue and pay the bill with that, and we also pay our hearing officer with that money and any equipment we had to buy to conduct those hearings.
Well,
and then any leftover money goes to the state.
Well, I think a little bit of complication there. Some people might think this is a third party that's actually doing this, correct? It's not the state doing it.
Correct.
It's a
Third-party vendor.
And they're absolutely through the state
Correct.
legislature, so it's all absolutely bound, legal bound, correct?
That's correct, Mayor, yes.
Yeah,
So everything's been vetted. We're not the first township to install these cameras. It's been in Abington Township for some time, and then Warrington just had theirs put up within the last few months. We're right behind them in the program. So vetted by the state, everything's legal, and the whole goal here is safety, reduction of accidents, reduction of people getting struck by vehicles, and people to obey the law.
Yeah, and obviously we have the proof of what's happened. That we have videos of many accidents here, and a lot of stuff happening at that intersection. Look, we have other intersections that aren't, but these are the worst. That's why the data shows, correct?
Absolutely, and the problem is, if you have a police officer there all day long, people do obey the law at times, but we can't just put a cop there all day.
Yeah.
So this has given us an extra tool to help us and help our police officers to keep the township safe. People will see signs throughout the township that has confused some people. We only have the enforcement at these 2 lights, but there's signs deployed throughout the township saying that there's red light camera enforcement. And that might deter people from violating other lights, which is a good thing.
Oh,
So-
absolutely. I mean, you really have to, these intersections, by the time the light changes, 5, 6 cars keep coming. And you got to stop that. I mean, really. I mean, it's all about safety. And tell me how you guys are going to help enforce this.
Well, along with the red light camera enforcement, we also have our motor patrol out there working those intersections as well. And not just the intersections that are photo enforced, they're out there working the other intersections as well. The goal at the end of this program is less accidents, nobody gets hurt. Safety is our ultimate goal.
Yeah, that's what it's about. And that's what it's about. And again, the $100, we're not making, it's not like the township's making any money on this.
No, we can't say that enough because people think it's
Yeah.
a money grab for the township. We do not make money off of this program. It goes to the state. We can get grant funding for traffic safety and to pay for the equipment that we have at the intersection. The whole goal here is safety. Like all the programs we use in this township with technology, it's to assist our officers to do their job, keep our residents and visitors safer.
Yeah, how many people went through this?
Over 8,000.
In how long, 60 days?
In 60 days, over 8,000 violations.
Violations. I mean, come on. We have to get with it knowing it's there, for goodness sakes. I guess the warning of 60 days didn't do much to help out. I mean, to get that many people going through.
It was definitely eye-opening, sir.
Yeah, really. Get on your motorcycle and catch some of these, you know?
We'll give it a shot.
Give it a shot, catch some of these folks out there. So just be aware, please. I mean, I'm sure you're going to hear a lot of talk of townships out to make money, and it's not true. It's not true. It's all about safety. You have the best police force anywhere. Anywhere. And we had to help them have some tools, another tool in their toolbox to help them at this dangerous intersection and the other one, the 2 of them. That's what it's about. You have last of the last say.
The last of the last?
The last of the last say.
I just want to see this program succeed, and I think it will, and we're going to see the success in the reduction in accidents. And it will, I think, in the end, truly prove to be safety related. And
Have you noticed that the other towns that have it is working?
Abington's had it for close to 10 years now. And
What?
Abington.
10 years?
10 years. Yeah.
Wow.
They were one of the first in the state. And they're very happy with the program. It has reduced the accidents at some of their busiest intersections.
Wow.
And we're hoping to get the same conclusion of that.
Oh, I'm sure we are. I mean, come on. Nobody wants to pay $100. Oh, by the way, do you get points against your license?
No, you do not.
Don't get points.
You do not get points on your license.
Okay. You do have the last word.
I get the last one now.
Yeah.
We hope that our messaging to the community, that everyone comes together, starts obeying the law there more. If this saves one life, it's worth it, but we're hoping it reduces that number significantly so there is no more articles like a Time magazine for the most deadly. I think it's responsible what we're doing. It's the right thing to do, and I hope the community embraces this and it makes it safer for everyone.
Director, thank you for
Mayor,
being
thank you.
here. Lieutenant,
Thank you, sir. Always
good to have you here. Get on that bike. Get them guys out on them bikes. Till next time, everybody, God bless.